Now to the Allen & Company Sun Valley Conference, where media execs like Disney's Bob Iger, Paramount CEO Bob Bakish, and more are gathering this week. CNBC's Julia Borson is there now, sitting down with IAC CEO Joey Levin. Julia, take it away.
Thanks so much, Melissa. Joey, thanks so much for joining us. Kicking off the Sun Valley Conference with this interview. We really appreciate it.
My pleasure.
So we know that AI is going to be a huge focus of the conference this year. We just saw Sam Altman, who came in, and we know there are going to be some panels addressing this topic. Your chair, the chair of IAC, Barry Diller, has spoken out against AI, saying it is bad for publishers such as IAC's Meredith. Talk to us about your perspective on AI and what it means for your business.
Yeah, there's lots of great things that are going to happen with AI. One of them is not a positive impact on journalism, at least not today, the way it's organized and the way they're presenting information. When you look at these interfaces, search was originally designed to find the best of the internet. And these LLMs or GAI are designed to steal the best of the internet. And so they're going to have to figure out how to make the UI work in a way that rewards content creators, rewards journalism, and rewards people who exist on the open internet.
So there's been some talk of the potential for IAC to be part of a coalition of publishers to fight this impact of AI and try to set some sort of ground rules. What are you working on right now?
We're talking to everybody, as you'd imagine, and a lot of people share the same thoughts and same concerns, and trying to figure out the best path forward. I mean, wrangling a big group of people together on common goals is always challenging, but I do think people are motivated to make sure that the journalism survives and thrives in this environment.
No, AI is certainly front of mind for regulators right now. What kind of regulation would you like to see?
I think there needs to be a framework, as there has been in other contexts, for rewarding the creators of content and making sure that there's an incentive system that continues to allow people who create content, like a copyright system, and that needs some updates, and that needs a system of payment that works for everybody.
Beyond the Dotdash Meredith business, IAC is a very broad conglomerate. You have Care.com, you have Angie's List, you have an investment in MGM, not Angie's, I just call it Angie. It's not Angie's List anymore. How do you see AI as a tool to improve those businesses?
Yeah, the ability to find information and in particular, like the one right answer, is, I think, very, very useful in these tools. The issue is when there isn't one right answer, and when there's many answers, and you want many perspectives, and you don't want a sort of singular monolithic response. You want a host of responses that reflect taste, reflect demographics, reflect different desires of different users, and that is what we need to see out of journalism. On the other businesses, helping use these tools to get to the one right answer when there is one right answer, I think is really helpful. Like helping customer service deliver answers to customers, or helping our engineers find the right piece of code, or things like that, I think is really helpful.